Brothers, welcome back to Openfront IO. Today we're starting on the Halkidiki map. It is the Greek island, or not Greek island, but Greek coastline map. It's a 40-player free-for-all battle here. I like this spot over here. I won in a teams game. I really kind of carried my team from this spot. I don't know why people are avoiding it so much. In fact, we have so much room around us. I might even consider moving up a little bit. Honestly, though, no. Dude, people react really weird in this game when you move, but it's just worth it, I think, at the last second and jump over there. I don't think it's worth moving at the beginning because, you know, people see movement and they just like, oh, there's a movement, let me move there. But anyways, we'll be getting started here. And as we do, just want to apologize for the lack of videos. I did get very sick last week and unfortunately wasn't able to put out the 2 videos a day, but we should be able to get back to that here now. So, oh, dude, we have a nice little chance of an circulation, a little annexation, if you will. No, it's kind of ruined. But we're moving to a 30% attack ratio at the beginning. I've watched a lot of other YouTubers besides Biffer. Biffer is kind of the 20% guy. I'm experimenting with a 30%. Basically, the trade-off is you get more land, but you take a little bit longer to get up to like that half percentage or half of your troops that you want to be at to start attacking. But do we really care about that land over there? No, I think we just start going into bots really quickly. Start accumulating wealth, I think, is going to be more important than grabbing a little bit extra land there. We are 16th place. We didn't exactly crush. That's fine. As we can just knock out some easy bots really quickly, grab some money, build a city, and then really start to work out. Noelle has made a clear path forward, and I don't really like that. Want to be able to kind of challenge her, but for now, we're just going to snipe after these little easy bots again. Want to get that first city up as soon as possible, and that should be enough, and in fact, it is. So now we can start going after a little bit bigger bots with a little bit more support. Do want to challenge Noelle over here. Don't want to give her like the easiest coastline and rob her of any opportunity to grab any of this land that I've kind of claimed as my own, or at least I'm trying to. I'm going to go and accept that alliance as I don't really want to fight Noelle. I don't really want to fight. And I mean, they made a pretty easy mark to move out, although they haven't built a city yet. Maybe that was a little bit of a mistake. They might not be as good as I thought they were, but they moved out so directionally that I was like, okay, they have a plan. That's the person to be afraid of. But let's block this guy off from being able to go down any further south. Again, just trying to claim this corner for myself and make sure that we get that. Let's get the easy bot for the money. And then I think we start moving down south and build another city. And see. One sec. I was thinking about that alliance and I was like, do I want that? I'll wait later. I'm already regretting the alliance with Noelle, to be honest with you. So we will wait on that second alliance with the guy above us and just kind of see what he does. It definitely is bad form to grab alliances too early, as you don't know who's going to be strong. You don't want to have that debuff for betraying an alliance that makes you so much easier to attack. It really kind of like lets everyone know that you are fair game to be attacked, and the lions do come out for that one. So we'll just keep moving over here. Do want to get borders on Thessalonica, as that is a good bot that already has a city and a port. So we want to be in good striking range for that. And that would be lovely for us. So let's in fact go up north here and just make sure that we block Noelle from grabbing that as we just kind of maneuver down south. Looking for a nice little annexation here would be wonderful. As we get our third city. And we get a nice little progress over here. As we will push a little bit. Well, we'll wait for that attack to finish. Good. Okay, now we can continue onwards. It was a little bit bigger of a bot and I didn't want to risk it. Well, let's keep pushing over into the east. Oh no, my circulation, my annexation. It's been ruined by suspect. That's a little bit disappointing. That's my fault though. I should have prioritized that instead of moving over here. But we should build a port, get that down. In fact, we could probably build another one, but I just want to make sure that I have Thessalonica. Let's get this, and then let's push for this city. See if we can get it. Oh, see, this guy with a bad name betrayed, so he's actually an easy target and low on troops. So this is a nice easy one for us to attack. We'll grab the 2 cities and then potentially a port as well, although I think we'll miss it on the port to and on the current crown, as we will try and get the alliance with you, sir. Don't want to fight you, and we'll just kind of keep pushing up for boats. I know he had some more structures down south, but there was no chance we were going to get that, so I'd rather go after something a little bit more realistic over here. As it's, dude, the colors in this game are so close to each other. It is impossible to tell me and Noelle apart. I am playing this game and I cannot tell me apart from that person. I can only imagine what it's like for you, the viewer. Okay, you built that. I was just want to make sure that wasn't a bot or something. I need to build more ports. I want to really get port heavy, but I'm worried about suspect over there, and I don't really want to invest in defensive forts right now. In fact, we should probably knock down this guy over here, just see if we can grab another city or two. Yeah, let's just push this. We do get a city out of that. That's wonderful. Nice cheap city. And we get a second one. Fantastic. Okay, that's huge for us. We're sitting at 4 ports, 8 cities. That's wonderful. Now we start kind of just trying. I don't know about that one, actually. Like you. I'll take that alliance with you, I suppose. I don't really want to fight you, and I probably want to get an alliance with you as well. And I know it's not necessarily the best form to get alliance with everyone that you border. But I'm planning on fighting suspect, and I have a nice little line into a lot of structures. His warship's pretty far away, so I think I could just boat down south when the time is right. But obviously we're going to wait on that one, as I just want to get up a little bit more, and also want to make sure that the crown is fully engaged before I do something, because he could really jump over there and grab a lot of that. So we will what should we do? Should we build ports million? Okay, so a little bit short of a port. Let's just boat over here, steal his port, since the price won't change depending on if we built one earlier or not before taking this one. The $1 million mark is kind of the there's no more discounts available mark. In fact, let's build a port now. That warship will be a little bit of a problem for us, but we'll deal with that later. Just need to push past this one fort, and then we can get down to his 3 cities below this. That's really one of the biggest things you can do in this game, just as far as a tip, is never let yourself build any kind of structures near anyone's borders, because it's such a tempting target to be able to jump into. And we have so many troops just kind of ready to do this. We were basically at our max. I do see Anon boating over to try and grab some of this land. I don't really like him having that little beachhead. He gets shot down. Fantastic. We do get one of the cities. Unfortunately, has that one port over there that we're going to need to push past. If Anon takes it, it's fine. I would like it. We didn't get it. That's okay. We get another city. And do we get the 3rd city? We do. And the ports. We grabbed all the structures from this fight. A huge victory for us. As now we are sitting at 7 and 12. 8 now with ports. And then we can probably get a little bit more from the money that we just inherited. I want to invest that more in economy and get a warship out here just in case there's anyone trading that we can steal with. And then I don't know if that I can block that boat. No, we're allied, so it's a little bit of a problem. But let's get another port and just kind of bank on the fact that we're going to be able to exist here, as all of our people around us are allied to us. So we're going to be able to establish a little bit of economy here. I like to get around like 15 ports. We're at 10 and 12 right now. 10 ports, 12 cities. So definitely need to kind of keep an eye on what we can do next. I don't really want to fight my northern neighbors. They're a little bit too strong. I just want to kind of keep investing in ports for the time being, but there is a moment where we're going to have to kind of keep an eye on everyone's borders. So let's get some port defensive posts out there now, and just kind of dissuade anyone from wanting to attack us. Protect our structures as much as we can. Now, obviously, we can't protect every single one of them. We didn't choose to build every single structure, and that should be mostly fine, I believe. Just in terms of dissuading others from attacking us. Did you get that port away from me? How did you do that? How did you invade that port while also not betraying? That's annoying. Well, let's go down to Baguette and reclaim some of our land, as we're basically sitting on max. He doesn't have enough for a warship, so we should be fine there. Our warship will protect whatever trades up there. I don't really think we're stealing a lot. We're stealing a little bit, but that's okay. As Anon is a betrayer and going into Baguette and going very low on troops. Well, we don't get the debuff from this because he's already a traitor. So let's push this and see if we can steal some structures away from him. He's so low on troops. Oh my goodness, this is humongous for us. I don't know why he did this. He was feeling real safe, as we are just going to be able to push past all of his things and all of his forts he's trying to build. We're just moving so much faster than he is at this point. And we'll just continue to keep robbing him of cities. We don't need to take him out in a single blow. We've really robbed him. He's down to 4 and 3, 3 and 2 now. And he's about to lose 2 more ports. So I don't think he'll have, I think he'll have like 1 port somewhere. And that's going to be it. That's going to be devastating for him. He's down to 1 and 1. So there's no coming back from this. The sharks are going to come out here very quickly, as we have time to just invest in a few more ports ourselves. Just keep up our economy. We do eventually want to start building lots of cities, but I like to build ports at the beginning just to make sure that I have a lot of money that I can accumulate quickly, just in case this becomes a Merv game But let's go ahead and finish this guy off here. I think this attack will be more than enough. Hopefully it will be. We invested a lot in it. And we do get that rocket out of the way. Good. That was what I was really concerned about and why I pushed so heavily, is I didn't want to have him launch a rocket at me. Green wants an alliance. I'll take that alliance. I know you're attacking me, which is fine. Okay, inner peace has kind of fixed the peace problem up north. Well, it wasn't a problem for me, but a problem for him. So I think that's pretty good on the ports. We've captured a lot of cities. We're at 23, 22. And I'm going to just build up my troops pretty heavily before I go on the next attack, because no one right now is close to a MERV. No one's saving for it. I think we can win this militaristically. It's just about who do we want to fight next. And I kind of want to fight Errol. I know Errol's got a lot more structures nearby, but Corsican has that silo that I might want to get rid of. Tough decisions. Because, like, I don't want to attack... If I attack Errol, I'll have to do it really quickly to get to the structures before anybody else does. So let's just go ahead and risk it now with a big attack and see if we can get there. I think we can, because we just got to get past this last fort. Inner Peace is fighting another guy. Oh, that's huge for us. He must have had an alliance with this guy. Quickly boat across here before that warship has any time to fire, and then just jump back here and grab all of these structures back here. So that's going to be a big boon for us. A little bit of forts in the way. It's not going to be too much of a problem. We'll just give another little bit of attack there and should be able to finish this all up. The biggest problem we have right now is Inner Peace. If he fights us, that will be a problem. But I think we're just kind of outpacing him in terms of just overall military strength. And again, with nobody having money, we're in a great spot. So let's just go ahead and just finish this guy off over here. Grab this last little structure. I know he's over there in the east a little bit, but that's fine. Just that's going to be good enough for us. Inner Peace is still fighting that. That's good. I think we could probably fight you. So let's go ahead and push this. You don't have any forts near us. So we will hopefully grab that silo before you launch anything. And in fact, we do. That's very big for us. And we push past the fort up north, or at least one of them. So let's just finish up this attack over here. And one more should do it. There we go. The forts are all gone. Fantastic news. Well, I built a couple more, but we cut that off immediately. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so let's go ahead, grab this over here, and get ready to finish off Errol. Still has a lot of structures. We can't get over there, can we? No, that's you. So maybe we'll build a little bit of a SAM site to protect against Corsican boating that, or shooting something that way. And Inner Peace is still pretty weak. He's not incredibly strong. We need to save up a little bit before we do our next big attack. Our kind of full interest, our maximum capacity is 1 million. We're about half of that. I would like to keep up really strong so I don't have what I did to the crown happen to me. I think that we're getting to a good point, though, that we can probably take this guy out. We're at 1.6 million. Never mind. We might want to wait a little bit. Just build up. Inner Peace is not doing anything, so it's fine. We don't need to jump in here too aggressively, but let's get ready to strike this guy. Don't need to keep doing 50% attacks. That might be a little bit wasteful, as we are saving our money just in case anyone does want to get into a little bit of a MERV battle. But let's go ahead and take this guy out here, see if we can knock him down in one single blow. He's got a ton of forts, but we still have 200k attacking, so it should be enough. I think that's the last fort. Yes. Okay, good. Nope, one more. Just get through this guy, get him out of the way, give me his money, and grab over here so he doesn't have anything. Hopefully that doesn't get destroyed. It did not. Good. Okay, so we have a good amount of troops as well, so I think we just continued the attack on this guy and just mow through him. Inner Peace is fighting the guy up north instead of fighting me. That's probably the only critique, or like the biggest critique I have about this game, is there's really so much going on that people don't have a lot of time to like look at the board and be like, we should fight this guy. There's never really like a real struggle to fight the crown, unless the crown is like, oh, hey, we have a border here. No, he's nuked us twice. That's unfortunate. Missed that. Well, we'll get him out of the way. But there's just really no camaraderie that like a game like Territorial has, where you'll like band together to fight the strong guy and take him down by 1,000 paper cuts. It really doesn't happen unless the crown just kind of makes a mistake. I mean, until MERVs get involved, and then that's a whole different end game. We'll say that. But we'll just keep saving up here. Speaking of MERV, we have enough for one. And people are firing missiles, but not at us. Yeah, I mean, people tunnel vision so hard in this game. Like, they're still fighting each other. And, like, I'm sitting here with 43%. And, like, all the cities on their borders. And they just could not care. They're like, I don't care if you take me out. I'm going to take this guy with me. And it's just like, all right, like, 40%'s not exactly a guaranteed win. even though we do have 1,000,000 troops, and we'll just kind of get ready to put them to use here. Just launch a big attack on this guy, get him across the river and on both sides. We're not gonna be able to fully take him out because we have to navigate around green. Green probably wasn't the best alliance, but at least it takes a big guy out of the equation, if you will. And we'll just kind of finish up down here. I can't believe a bot has survived this long in the game. I don't know what's happening over here, but apparently a lot of drama, as this bot had a lot of structures too. So we'll take out these structures as well, grab this, and then grab this as well. And that's yellow done on this side. Now we just got to kind of figure out how to navigate across. Inner piece is not doing anything. I don't like you having rockets. Let's grab this little bit of land right here, as you two are still fighting each other. Hilarious. I've invaded both of you and you're still launching a nuke at this guy. Well, there's no more warships over here, so we can get involved. As just want to check inner piece really quickly. That was a little bit of a big of a boat. I know we shouldn't do boats. We should probably just merv this guy, if we're being honest with each other, before he gets too much money, because he's getting close to it. He's at like 17 million. So we'll just merv him really quickly. He's not going to launch an attack into us, which is fine. And we'll just take out this guy, and when the merv lands, we'll just naval invade him up top. And then that should be enough, I believe. Yeah, there he goes. Everything's getting destroyed. We're getting some collateral damage as well. More than fine. More than acceptable. We'll just go ahead and launch an attack up here and just kind of start taking away all of his structures before he has the chance to accumulate any more money and build potentially a merv of his own. So we'll grab this. We'll prioritize his structures first and then grab the nuke land for what we need left, as we will just kind of keep pushing over here. We'll wait for that attack to be done, as I don't want to open up the door for green. It's really unlikely that he would be able to fight me. But, oh, nope, that's the end. Okay, so that's going to wrap things up for today. So as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. Put videos every day. But for now, boys, I'll see you in the next one.